I used to think mirrors were just glass and reflections, harmless and mundane. But that changed when I noticed something peculiar about my reflection. It whispered. It started one night as I was brushing my teeth before bed. The soft murmurs came from the glass, and though I couldn't make out the words, the chilling realization that they were about me made my skin crawl. Curiosity got the better of me, and I leaned in closer, my breath fogging up the glass. That's when it became clear, the whispers were secrets about my future, each one more unsettling than the last. In those early days, I dismissed it as stress-induced hallucinations. But when the whispers predicted the unexpected car accident that left my neighbor in a coma, I knew something was terribly wrong. The mirror forecasted events with eerie precision, from minor inconveniences to life-altering disasters. I became a prisoner to my own reflection, desperate to hear its cryptic messages yet terrified of what they might reveal. My friends noticed my growing obsession, but how could I explain that a piece of glass held the power to predict the future? I tried to escape it, covering the mirror with sheets, but the whispers penetrated through fabric and walls, relentless and insistent. As the weeks passed, the predictions took a darker turn. The mirror began to hint at my own demise, each whisper more detailed, more terrifying. I was trapped in a cycle of anticipation and dread, unable to look away but terrified of what I'd see next. I sought help, but who would believe such a story? My reflection, once familiar, now felt like a stranger, a sinister entity with knowledge of a fate I couldn't escape. The whispers grew louder, more demanding, urging me to listen, to prepare for the inevitable. I was living on borrowed time, each day a countdown to the moment the mirror had foretold. The climax came on a stormy night, the wind howling outside as I stood before the mirror, resigned to whatever fate it had in store. I watched as my reflection smirked, a twisted version of my own face, and whispered the final secret. The words sent a chill down my spine, my heart pounding in my chest. I finally understood the terrible truth. The mirror didn't just predict the future, it shaped it. And as the glass shattered before me, I knew there was no escaping the fate it had crafted. The whispers had never been wrong, and now, there was no turning back.